Across many different faiths and many different ways of life, there are opportunities to have days dedicated to self-reflection, including today, Ash Wednesday, a day of self-reflection for individuals with a Christian faith background. So for today's Wellbeing Wednesday, I'm going to talk about the importance of self-reflection for us personally as well as professionally. We know that self-reflection really helps individuals to be able to set goals, to be able to process things, to see where we have succeeded and opportunities that we may have for growth. We know from a business standpoint, a lot of individuals will look at the end of each quarter or at the end of a year to be able to reflect and see what projects were working well, where timelines are we still meeting, are we hitting those deadlines, what do we need to pivot on, and what do we need to continue to see strength throughout the course of the year. This is also something that we see for us personally. Are there certain relationships that we could have interacted in different ways? Are there certain stages of our lives or goals that we wanted to reach? We know that by engaging in self-reflection, that can help us to increase our emotional intelligence, which is important to help us to understand future challenges, to help to reduce stress, and to help us to really be our best selves personally and professionally. We know that through self-reflection, additionally, it helps us to find ways while still being kind to ourselves when we may have failures and may have made mistakes, to find opportunities for improvement and for growth, as well as to really hone in on what matters to us. What are going to be valued, guided, directed behaviors? It helps to also give us that opportunity to check into preset programming that we may have been engaging in. Our brains are designed to create habits, so then that way we can get more things done. We can be attending to aspects that may be around us. Sometimes these habits are useful and helpful, but other times they can actually be detrimental to our well-being, to our mindset, and to our productivity. So taking moments to self-reflect help us to also better undo some of that programming that may not be as helpful. A few quick tips and strategies to be able to engage in self-reflection, to be more productive, and to be more interpersonally effective. We know that reflective writing can be a very great tool. Taking a few minutes to sit down and just process through circumstances that have gone well and what we want to repeat as well as other circumstances that may not. What do we need to start? What do we need to stop? What do we need to continue? Meditation can also be a very effective opportunity to engage in self-reflection, and it doesn't mean that we have to clear our minds, but instead allowing ourselves to sit with the thoughts that are going through our head to see what's really happening. What am I really focusing on? Are there certain memories or thoughts that keep coming back to me that I want to get rid of or that aren't helpful, or other nagging little whispers that I should be paying more attention to? And of course, it may be the opportunity to find ways to disconnect from social media, from technology, taking a few minutes to be away from our office, away from our desk, a walk outside, an opportunity to go and be, if you live near the beach or near water, to be with just nature in general, or just an opportunity to go to a space, even indoors, that helps us to disconnect so we can really spend some time with those thoughts and reflect to be as productive and effective as we want to be. Be well.